All right, hello everybody. This is Andre from Juwan Fitness once again, and I hope that you're having a wonderful Friday and you're looking forward to the weekend. In this video, I'm going to talk about a topic that I keep getting a lot of questions about, so I want to go and elaborate in deep detail, and that is combining alcohol and fitness together. Because a lot of people have been messaging me saying, "How much should I drink to help me maintain my physique, or even when I'm broken and cutting? Like, what is a good limit, and what drinks should I have to minimize fat gain and to prevent myself from hampering my recovery in between my workouts?" Now I'm going to go into this right now. So the first thing is to track your calorie intake. So whether you're bulking, cutting, or lean bulking, you actually want to make sure that you know how many calories you're eating every single day. And when it comes to alcohol, you actually want to put this in your app for MyFitnessPal. So let's say if you're having 2 rum and cokes, and that's around 165 calories. So you want to put that in the beginning of the day if you're going to plan on drinking that day. Just do it as soon as you get up so you don't have to worry about it later on. And that when I started doing that, it made it a lot easier for me to stick to my drinks and not to go overboard. And plus, if you want to drink additional drinks, make room for that. So let's say if you're going to go out or if you're at the crib with your buddies and you want to have 5 drinks tonight, then you'll just put the drinks in the amount of calories that they contain and just say that for later on. Number 2 is to make sure that you're staying hydrated, man. Like, you have to drink enough water, especially when you're consuming alcohol, because it's a diuretic, meaning that is drawing fluid from your body. You're going to piss that out, which is going to lead you to be dehydrated. So a rule of thumb is we don't do this all the time, and I admit that I don't follow it every time, but I try to be conscious of it so I can do it more often. That is, every single drink that you have, you want to have at least a glass of water, because that's really going to hydrate you when you're peeing out all that water from drinking. And plus, you're just going to feel better overall and lower your chance of getting a hangover if you're drinking water in between your alcoholic drinks. Number 3 is to make sure that you're having a protein-rich meal. Now, this is very important before you start drinking, because when you have protein, that's going to prevent catabolism, which is muscle breakdown. And also, you're going to typically drink less. And what I found is, if I have a protein-rich meal, so maybe I'll go out to a restaurant before I go drinking with friends, and I'll have like a burger with no bun, cheese, give me some. I might have a steak too, an 8 to 12 ounce steak to really help fill me up for a night of drinking. And finally, last but not least, the last tip is to just drink in the range of 2 to 5 drinks. And this is very important, because if you end up drinking too much, that's going to really interfere with your recovery efforts, and it's just going to be harder for you to lose fat. Because I mean, yes, you can drink 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drinks and still lose fat and get the body that you want, but you're going to end up having the negative effects of having too much alcohol, and that's really going to mess up your recovery. It's going to mess up your sleep, and then you're going to have hangover and feel crappy the night. I mean, you're going to feel crappy the day afterward, and that was a problem for me early on when I just drank alcohol. And yes, I still got the body that I wanted a couple years ago, but I just felt crappy after I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drinks, and that's just not sustainable for the long run, because eventually your performance is going to go down in the gym. And I remember this a couple years ago where I was drinking heavily, and I know it slowly but surely, I just felt like I was wiggling the weights. I didn't feel as motivated to go to the gym. And there was a time when I was able to bench press 215, which I can do now easily. But at that time, it was a milestone for me. But when I started drinking more, my strength gains went down. So I was going to be able to do 195. And I was thinking, like, why is my weight going down? Why am I feeling weaker? And it's because I was drinking so much alcohol, and that was hampering my recovery and making it harder for me to really stay true to my goals. So make sure that you're, what was I about to say? Make sure that you're mindful of how much you drink, as well as the drink that you are going to have. Like, I recommend that you keep beer to a minimum because it's high in calories. You want to stick to hard liquor, so you know, rum, gin, cognac, whiskey, and just drink it right on the rocks. Or if you don't want to do that, you can always get a calorie-free soda, which has 0 calories. So, like, you know, a Diet Coke, a Diet Sprite, Diet 7-Up, Diet Root Beer, just to make it easier for you to stay in that calorie deficit or maintain, if that's your goal. Now, if you're lean bulking, then I'll give you the green light to, you know, just have just a regular soda, or as well as mix like rum and pineapple juice, or even rum and fruit punch, because you can afford extra calories. So that's what I want to talk about. If you have any more questions, then feel free to let me know. We got a discussion about it. And to follow me on my other social media, check out my Instagram, which is Andre Swap. And on there, I talk about tips on how to help you stay motivated. And I also have a free program right now that can get you a better body in 30 days. And that is called that's called the Entrepreneur Power Plan. It's the 30-day trial. Then eventually, as I get more testimonials, I'm going to start doing the price version. But get on there. get on there. Spots are limited right now, so you want to make sure that you are actually signed in. And I have a whole link to the form that you can go right in, and you just put your email in. And once I get that confirmation, then I'll mail you the program yourself that you can really stick to it. And you'll only get exactly the exercise that you need, as well as staying on top of nutrition, examples of the foods that you can eat to really help you stay on your calorie surplus, lose fat, your goals and everything, depending on your body type and all that stuff. And to follow my Facebook, I have 2 accounts there, which my personal is Andre Brown, which once you send me a friend request, then I'm going to be able to see it, and that's when you're going to start seeing my fitness, health, and nutrition tips of the day to stay motivated and really help you get the body you want, as well as increase your confidence in yourself and to help you really achieve what you want. And last but not least, I have my own exercise community, which is the Want Exercise Health community, and there I talk about tips on motivation, help you stay driven and to never give up on your goals, and when you hit a roadblock or a plateau, on how to overcome it and to become the best version of yourself. So that's all I have to say. I'll see you tomorrow, and if you don't see my Instagram, then you can stay tuned for Monday where I have another YouTube video, or tomorrow. It depends on what's going on, so I'll let you know when I'm going to upload that YouTube video. So I'll see you later. Have a good day.